After managing thousands of Magento installations, I've noticed something interesting. The sites that perform best aren't necessarily the ones with the most custom code, they're the ones that properly leverage UI components. I'm going to walk you through what UI components actually are, how to build them, and why they matter from a hosting perspective. So, what exactly are UI components? Think of them as Lego blocks for your Magento interface. They're reusable elements like product grids, customer forms, or admin panels that you can use throughout your site. For example, you build one product grid component and use it in your admin panel, your storefront, and anywhere else you need to display products. Creating a UI component involves 5 key steps. First, you create your router to handle the URL. Then, build your controller to manage the logic. After that, set up your layout file to define where the component appears. Next comes the component XML. This is where you define your fields, data sources, and actions. Finally, you create your data provider to connect everything to your database. With tools like ChatGPT, you can now generate much of that XML structure automatically, saving hours of manual coding. Let me show you a practical example. Say you need a custom customer registration form. Instead of building it from scratch, you create a UI component form with fields like name, email, and password. The XML defines the validation rules. The JavaScript handles the front-end interactions, and the data provider saves it to your database. Once built, this form can be reused anywhere across your site, from the customer portal to your checkout flow. Now, here's where it gets really interesting from a hosting perspective. Sites that rely heavily on custom-coded interfaces typically consume 30 to 40% more server resources than those built with properly structured UI components. Why? It comes down to Magento's built-in caching mechanisms. UI components are built to integrate with those optimizations, while many custom implementations end up bypassing them entirely. Enterprise clients I've worked with have seen measurable performance improvements after migrating to UI component-based architectures. And with AI tools becoming more advanced, this approach is now more accessible than ever. GitHub Copilot can generate XML based on your requirements. ChatGPT can troubleshoot your configuration issues. These tools understand the patterns and logic shared across different component types, which speeds up development significantly. On our side, we've spent years optimizing our infrastructure specifically for Magento's component architecture. Our managed hosting solutions come with pre-configured caching layers that work seamlessly with UI components, automated database optimization routines, and server-level performance monitoring, all tailored to support component-driven development. Here's a strategy that consistently delivers results. Start by identifying your most resource-intensive custom interfaces and convert those into UI components first. Use AI tools to generate the initial component structure, but make sure to validate that output against Magento's performance guidelines. And always test your components in a staging environment that mirrors your live production setup. UI components represent the future of scalable Magento development. They cut development time by up to 25%, reduce server load by 30 to 40%, and result in cleaner, more maintainable code. And if you're looking for hosting that's fine-tuned for modern Magento architectures, check out our solutions. Like, subscribe and hit the like button if you found this helpful. See you in the next one.